Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to have a very productive day. The main event is going to be working out in our front yard. It currently looks like it has just been left to the harsh elements of winter, which it has been, but it is spring here in Virginia and we are itching to get out there and just spruce things up a bit. I also have just some everyday like chores, errands to run. I need to clean out the fridge and get it ready for the week ahead, restock a few things. So all of that is coming up in today's video. I also want to say thank you to Sunday for sponsoring a portion of today's video. I will share a little bit more about what Sunday is in just a little bit, but let's go ahead and just jump on in. We're gonna start out by working out in the front yard and getting that looking real pretty. These little plants, I don't know the name of them, but we have to cut them back every year to cut off the brown pieces, and then they come back this beautiful green color. We probably should have cut these back earlier in the year, but that's okay. We know from experience that our procrastination doesn't really matter with these plants, and they will come back beautiful and green. Of course, we have our little Hudson guy out here with us. My best tip for keeping a baby safe and entertained while you're trying to get some stuff done is to strap them to the high chair and feed them. The front porch actually has some winter and Christmas decor still out there, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all of that, take pretty much everything off of the porch, and then sweep it up, get rid of cobwebs, and make it nice and fresh. Today I'm just leaving this as a blank slate, and I will come in here with hopefully some fresh flowers and just spruce up the decoration, but for now it's a blank slate. So we are going to be doing like a little spring cleanup of our front yard. Our plants definitely need to be cut back, but we're also going to be taking care of our lawn. We are first-time homeowners. We've been in this house for a year and a half now, and we didn't really do anything with the lawn last year, but we are excited to do something this year. If you have never heard of Sunday, Sunday is a subscription, and they use a combination of unique data and science to help you grow a better, greener lawn with simple ingredients like seaweed, iron, and molasses to keep your lawn free of harsh chemicals and pesticides. So Sunday looks at your soil, your climate, and they also look at satellite data to help customize a plan for your lawn. They'll also ask you to do a soil sample, and they'll look at the results of that to see if there's any deficiencies, and then they'll update your plan from there. Sunday ships directly to your door, and it only takes 10 to 15 minutes to spray the nutrients on your lawn, and then you get to sit back and watch your grass get nice and green. So here's how Sunday works. First, you put in your address to start your lawn analytics. You'll get your customized lawn care plan in seconds. You get everything sent to your doorstep right when you need it. Attach the ready-to-use nutrient pouches to your hose and spray it, and you'll receive customized shipments throughout the year to help keep your lawn looking fresh. Last year, we really didn't know what we were doing. Like I said, we're first-time homeowners. I don't know what my lawn needs. I knew that my lawn had some dry patches. It tended to get brown in some spots, and like I said, I just didn't really know what my grass needed to be looking its best. So I love that Sunday tells me exactly what I need to do. I'm really excited this year to have a beautiful green lawn and just have the confidence of knowing that I'm doing the best that I can for my lawn. Sunday is giving my subscribers 20% off. All you'll have to do is head over to
sunday.com/simplyallie and use the code Allie20 for 20% off. I'll also have the link in the description box below.
Andrew and I kind of tag teamed on these bushes. He was really good at trimming, and then I was really good at scooping them up. We did switch off, and I tried trimming, but I wasn't as good at it as he was. I also tried to rake up. I did not feel like I was very good at that either, so I scooped to the best of my ability. Here I'm trying to use my super big muscles to break a stick in half. My kids always bring sticks home with them if they find them, you know, at church or at someone's house. This area on the side of the house looked and it felt really cluttered and messy to us, so we are going to massively clean this area up and trim some things back. We aren't really sure what this bush is or was. It looks dead to us, but honestly it could just be kind of like a later in the spring type of plant that comes alive at that point. But regardless, it didn't really look good in this space, and we just like a really clean, tidy look to our landscaping, so we're just gonna go ahead and rip it out. I do believe it was dead though. This big bush right here, believe it or not, was completely cut back last winter, and it grew this big in just a year's time. So the reason that we're cutting this back is obviously because it gets massive, but it also kind of grows into and over our air conditioning unit, which obviously isn't good. But then it also gets in the way of the mower. He can't kind of like mow past it or underneath it. So we are cutting it back. I think this bush is actually beautiful. If you look up close at the leaves, they're this beautiful green color, but it's kind of a messy look. And like I said, it's in the way of a few things. So we're just gonna cut it back, knowing that next year it will come back full force. All right, I wanted to show y'all the thing that I got for my container gardening this year. So I'm not planting in raised beds or anything for this veggie season in my backyard because we're probably moving. But I did not want to miss out on this prime time to grow vegetables. So I got something to plant on my balcony, and I'm going to be able to take this with me wherever we go. So this is, let me show you. This is a green stalk. You may have seen these somewhere else, but basically, hold on, let me take all this stuff out. I originally had bought the one in the white color, and they sent me the wrong one. They sent me the green one. But their customer service is amazing, and they're like, just keep this one, we're sending you a new one, and they sent it that same day, like within minutes of that conversation. So I have a green one, I'm also getting a white one, but basically, I know it's a little dark to see, but there are these, I'll have to show you a picture of what it looks like. This is kind of what it's gonna look like. They're stacked on top of each other with these individual little pockets that you can plant all kinds of stuff in. And I'm talking like you can plant tomatoes and certain varieties of like eggplant and things like that. I'm gonna do herbs and lettuce, and you can do root vegetables in these tall ones. So I'll link the one that I have below. It's basically a combination of the two varieties that they offer. It's called the Inventor's Bundle. But I'm so excited to start planting my little baby seedlings. Let me show you those. My little baby seedlings are not doing, or baby plants, I don't know. They're not doing great. I had them outside when it was really hot out one day, and you can see these purple ones just they burnt basically. Anyways, but these need to get planted ASAP. I'm waiting on my neighbor to get home from a trip, and she and I are going to plant ours together. She got one as well, and like I said, she's the expert. I've said this in other videos. She has a YouTube channel too. I'll link hers below, but she's my mentor, and she's been helping me learn how to do all of this stuff, telling me about soil and compost. And all right, I am trying to figure out how to take pictures because I want to up my photography game. So I've had this camera. This is, well, what's inside is a Canon Rebel T5i, I think, something like that. Andrew got this for me when I was just starting on YouTube. It was before I had any point and shoot camera. He bought this for me for Christmas. We had no money at the time, but he believed in me enough, like, to be able to be successful on YouTube. He probably didn't believe in me, but he supported me and bought me this for Christmas. It was a huge investment for our family at that time. Anyways, I used it for a little bit for YouTubing, but I didn't know what I was doing and ended up getting a new camera. But we've kept it all this time, and now I am busting it out, dusting it off 5 years later, and I am going to attempt to learn how to take pictures off of it with it. So I don't even know what I have. I don't know how you can tell. This is an 18 to 55 lens. I took a course that has a little like tip section in there on how to take some pretty pictures. So I'm going to do my best. Here we go. Turns out, you have to charge the batteries. At least that's what I'm hoping the issue is, because I've stuck all of these 3 batteries in here and it won't even turn on at all, but it's not even saying like, oh, you need to charge the batteries. So I'm gonna go charge the batteries and hope and pray that that is the issue. If not, I don't know what to do. Okay, so this is really random, but I wanted to buy something for like $400, but it was something that I didn't want to spend our like bank account money on. I wanted this to be free money because it was something that is not necessary for our family. It was just something I wanted. So she's a mess. Okay, so I gathered things around my house that I didn't want, but is like still good. And I listed it on Facebook Marketplace, and I went hard. I took some really pretty pictures. I listed a ton of things in like a couple days. I met with people. Like, I would schedule my marketplaces to like meetups to happen all within 30 minutes of each other. I would do like 5 meetups at one time, 5-minute increments. I made all of that money plus in several days. So, but once I made that money, then I kind of stopped posting, and I still have been meeting up with some people. Just if we are moving, like, I need to downsize anyways. And so this is a win-win situation. I was making money. I was getting stuff out of my house, but I'm still like selling some things that are shippable items. Like, Andrew had me post some of his shirts and things that are nicer, like name brand polos and things like that. Callaway. So I have 2 that I need to take to the post office right now, so I'm gonna do that. All right, so I need to clean out my refrigerator, and because it was recently Easter and we have like leftovers in our fridge still, and then we also need to like go to the grocery store and get stuff for dinners this week. We went and we got just like the basics, like fruit and cheese and just the stuff to get us by, but now we need to get like dinner stuff. And so I need to make room in the fridge for all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean out the refrigerator really fast.
So that is gonna be it for today's video. Thank y'all so much for being here, for hanging out. I hope that this video was motivating and inspiring for you. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you did that. You can also follow me on Instagram at Allie_Gooch. And then don't forget to check out Sunday. Remember, I have that link in the description box below. If you use the code SimplyAllie, you'll get 20% off. All right, I love y'all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.